I've been.
Talking to yours and say check.
Check.
Hold on. Do it again.
Check. Hello.
All right.
That didn't do it. Nothing will.
See. Okay. Do it one more time.
Check.
Perfect. Perfecto, Mr. Fryer. Do you have both girls on
Very
Zoom?
good.
Or both? Yeah, can I have one?
thinks.
Yeah. Okay, he's out.
What?
Here's the scary thing. It's not basically except for a couple of people. Trouble.
It's not that bad. No. Where is the velocity? Yes.
Alyssa,
Yes.
Aaliyah, Alana. Juniors.
One more time
One more time.
for the soon-to-be hearing impaired.
They must be twins. Alana and Yvonne Robbins. There's 3 girls that don't have numbers. There. There we go. Glory. I could name that song in 3 notes. Now is that?
Say again?
That's gotta be. I don't think it's more than 1.
Probably not. It's good.
Song went in hard. Got that. Bella, you're gonna be on camera the whole game, and you're ducking the camera. That's pretty funny, actually. No, not us. But why would she?
I don't even see it. They take it down.
No, I just looked at it.
I don't see it.
What's the next game? Friday?
No. Well, yeah, Friday, Killingly and Plainfield.
So we're doing Plainfield now?
Yeah.
Yes. Boys? That should be good.
I'm not even seeing it. I'm thinking that they got taken down. Or I got moved. I would take it down. Is it Kim? Who's Kim Coleman? Yes. Sprinkle now?
Yeah.
It's not even coming up on mine. I don't see it at all. That's great. Just one come here. Dude, I'm serious. I did not see it. When was it posted today?
A few hours ago.
Yeah. Try to just put a dot in and get in there and see if
I just posted it. It came right up.
Really?
Yeah.
I think I have her blocked.
They're hanging. So bad. I wouldn't looked it up too. I just looked at
I don't know. See, I like. Yeah, I like stuff like. Fine, just think about
They can see they I was like that.
I love it.
I was happy with that. I feel like
What?
you make me feel like what's
I did see that.
yes.
I'm so tired.
So how you doing up there in the Bob Euchre seat?
Right?
Hey, the Windham team is good.
Oh, no, you're fine. You're a young king.
How about you, Scott? What do you got? Let me hear you.
Ready?
No, I just want to hear you. There you go.
How about now?
How about now?
How about now? Did I need to be closer? What's going on here? How do we do it? Are you?
The countdown is on.
Welcome to high school basketball on SNSN. Today's game pits the Lady Wolverines against the Lady Panthers of Plainfield, live from Plainfield High School. Today's game being brought to you by the Jewett City Savings Bank, Dish Auto Sales of Franklin on Route 32, Griswold Pride, parents don't provide drugs to your kids, the Burns Agency, you'll buy better at Burns. G&S Auto Sales, Route 32 in Franklin, and Griswold Dental Associates. Dr. K will make you smile. And Advanced Automotive, Route 138 in Griswold.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
And good evening, everybody. Welcome to Griswold High School basketball. We have the girls' contest for you this evening. The Griswold Lady Wolverines taking on the Lady Whippets of Windham. We are here at Windham High School at a rather historical gymnasium, Scott Fryer, the Thomas Callahan Gymnasium.
Yeah, and it's very it's got that rustic feel into it. You can smell the you can smell the gymnasium floor in here, and it's wish we had a little bit of a crowd here tonight, but we'll do our best to bring you all the excitement here tonight as their Lady Wolverines take on the Lady Whippets. Lady Whippets right now, Mike, are 2-0, coming off a thrashing of Turtelot last week by 38 points, and they also beat Woodstock Academy very handily by 21 points. So tough task ahead tonight for the Lady Wolverines, but they played well last game, even though they did drop the game to Putnam.
Right.
But they did play well. They did some things well. They recognized the things they had to work on. So we'll see what Coach has them going tonight, and we'll hope for the best.
We'll see what happens. Wolverines come into the contest 0-3. They lost just a couple of nights ago at Plainfield. This is their second road game in a row, where they lost to Plainfield, 37-35.
Yes.
Some bright spots. You and KT called the game. Bella Rubino, quite the bright spot on defense during that game.
Absolutely. She was all over the floor, whether it was at the top of the key, under the hoop. I mean, she would follow the shot. Her defender or her player that she was guarding took the shot. She would follow the shot to the hoop, trying to get rebounds. And, for someone of her size who's playing point guard, and she's playing a natural point guard position, running the offense. She didn't have any points, but her impact in the game was felt all over the floor because of her great defense and her quickness on the ball.
And it was a great game because, think about it. It was Plainfield's first game of the year, Griswold's second. But it was very tight and went right down to the buzzer. Unlike the Plainfield boys, they destroyed the Wolverines.
I know. So hopefully our boys can rebound tonight. And they are also playing Windham at home. So if you can have both TVs on, you can be watching us here.
Mrs. Fryer just happens to be doing that, is she not?
Yes, she is, absolutely. I know Coach Hanley is doing the same as well. So here's a greeting to Coach Hanley out there watching us.
Good evening, everyone.
Just about ready to do the national anthem. Public address speaker is speaking right now.
At the starting lineups.
The Wolverines enter tonight's game with a record of 0-3, while Windham enters with a record of 2-0.
We need to hear that.
And the starters tonight for Griswold: guard junior number 4, Haley Eliason.
Haley getting started. Guard
number 3, Kaylee Gagnon.
Kaylee Gagnon, number 3. This is the starting lineup for the Wolverines.
Guard senior number 2,
Bella Rubino. Bella, a senior. We were just talking about Bella and what a impact that she had against Plainfield.
32,
Sam Falco. And it's going to be Abby Wing, number 12, rounding out the starting 5 for the Wolverines.
Griswold is Kevin Babcock, assisted by Sarah Chester and Jason Eliason. And starting tonight for Windham.
Here's the Windham
starting
lineup.
Addie Gonzalez.
Adelise Gonzalez gets the starter. Addie Gonzalez.
Number 22, Sienna Ortiz.
Number 22, Sienna Ortiz.
Guard, junior, number 33, Alyssa Figueroa.
Alyssa Figueroa, number 33. She's a junior.
Forward, senior, number 3, Ainsley Dupuy.
Ainsley Dupuy, number 3, a senior, getting the nod.
And forward, senior, number 32, Haley Cruz.
And Haley Cruz, number 12, also a senior. So there's your starting five for the Lady Whippets. Now we're going to have our national anthem.
ECC, along with the CIAC, has made a commitment to promote sportsmanship in all athletic contests. Please show respect for all players, coaches, and game officials. And at this time, we ask everyone to please rise for the national anthem.
All right, there's our national anthem. About ready to play some basketball here. Going into, like we said, the Whippets 2-0, and the Wolverines have not claimed a victory so far yet this season. Referees tonight: Kathy Allen and Dave Duguay. As you can see them right in front of the camera. It's Kathy right in front of us, who, from what we understand, you got some news that she's a very good ref. She's pretty awesome.
Coach Hanley said, make sure we pointed out that you were a very good referee.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
So it's about ready to start with high school basketball. The girls, it's a varsity contest live from Callahan Gym here in Windham, Connecticut, or Willimantic. And with all the play-by-play, here he is, Scott Fryer.
All right, Mikey, thank you. And we are just about ready to tip off here. And if we sound a little bit muffled, we're not chewing on our fists. We have to wear masks in the building, just like everybody else. We get a mask break at the 4-minute mark.
Well, it depends on how many bad calls Kathy makes. We'll see.
So we're ready for the tip-off here. Controlled by the Whippets.
Figueroa got it and handed it quickly on off to Ortiz.
There's Ortiz.
So they playing a 1-2-2.
Good defense by the Wolverines as expected. But they're going to be a tough task. And here's a long three, and it's good, all net.
Wow.
Number 11, Gonzalez, with the first buckets of the ball game, and it's a three-pointer.
Welcome to the show.
Beautiful shot.
Full court press already.
Here's Griswold. Griswold. Urbino brought the ball down. They tried to get it out to Falco, but
right off her
wasn't
nose.
ready for it. Hit her right in the shoulder and the nose. So it's a turnover, the first one of the game for Griswold. So here come the Whippets now, back down the other end. Dribbled through Ortiz. Back out to Dupuy. There's another long three. That one's good.
Well, this girl's dead eye. That's a 2 in a row for Addie Gonzalez.
Two beautiful shots, too. Another press and another turnover caused by the Lady Whippets here.
Going to get
really, and another long three, and that one's good. Coach,
that's Gonzalez
Babcock
again
with the timeout. So it's the Gonzalez show here early on, as the Whippets brought out to a quick 9-0 lead here in the first quarter, Mike, and they're going to have to do something about that.
A minute 18, and all of a sudden,
Addie Gonzalez has got the Whippets going with 3 quick threes. 3, not 1, not 2, but 3.
And they were no doubters too as they found the bottom of the net.
Very smooth stroke for that young lady. You see that? I mean, just
we are right down the road from the mecca of women's college basketball too. So maybe Coach Oriema is tuning in tonight.
He would be smart.
He would
to be doing so.
Somebody he might want to take a look at. Miss Gonzalez there with that beautiful 3-point stroke. That was like I said, all 3 shots were all but twine and didn't touch the rim. So
it's good. I like doing the games with you, especially here at the Griswold Pride broadcast booth. All the amenities they set up for us. Like wires. And
they take care of us. We it's a process when we get here. So we're glad we can bring this to you here tonight for those who can't be here to see their kids play. So here we go now, the full court press again. The travel. That's another turnover. 2 turnovers so far for Griswold. They didn't even have a shot on basket yet. And they're quickly down 9-0. Gonzalez will take the ball in near sideline. Figueroa looking down low. Good defense. As Gagnon gets her hand in there and knock it away, but recovered by the Lady Whippets. They're going to look over there. They're going to have to really.
Look at Gonzalez all by herself on the wing. Look at that. They're not even looking at her.
There she goes to the other side of the court now. Here she is again. She's wide open. They didn't see her.
She's saying, "Give me the ball."
Here it is. Another long 3. In and out. So you almost shocked that she missed it, but rebounded by the Wolverines. Rubino comes up with it.
She was begging for the ball.
She's got the ball now. Over to Eliason. Back to Rubino. Looking down low to wing, but she was well covered. Pass into Falco. Back in out in the wing. Back out to Falco. Long 3. I thought that was going to be in. That was hit the back of the rim and out. Unlucky there for the Wolverines, but here come the Whippets now back down.
Just off target. It was just to the right.
11. Gonzalez thought about it. She pumped it and then passed it off.
No go there for Alyssa Figueroa. Put a running jumper up and the ball went out of bounds.
Thought for a second there that Gonzalez was going to shoot that, but she pulled it back down and handed it over to Figueroa. So inbound. Here's Figueroa over to Ortiz.
Look who's all
Gonzalez wide open for the 3. Butter.
She's 4 for 5.
12 points now for Figueroa, and she has all the points in the game for everyone.
It's Figueroa.
Here's 12. Another turnover. That's 3 turnovers now for the Wolverines. And a foul underneath. That's going to go on wing. Maybe we'll see.
Let's see.
Yep, it was on wing, so that's her first foul of the ball game for the Wolverines. Ortiz will go to the line. Shooting 2.
Yeah. It's Gonzalez 12, Griswold nothing.
This one's up, and it.
Haley Cruz with her first point of the game. I want to thank everybody for listening on and watching on the stream tonight on YouTube or on Facebook.
Second shot's up and good. Rubino takes a seat. And Brayler comes in the game for the Wolverines now. And they'll have the ball trying to bring it up now. Van Lannen's also in the ball game.
We're getting a
timeout by the taken by Coach Babcock again. That's their second timeout.
Well, not starting out so well for the Wolverines. I kind of noticed it during their warm-ups. They I don't know. They seemed a little. They weren't loose.
Apprehensive, maybe.
Yeah, a little apprehensive.
I mean, listen, you can.
It's tough every year.
I played a lot of sports, and since I was a young man, and you can psych yourself out when you're playing against a team that you know is strong, and you know that you're struggling. You can psych yourself out. You get it in your head that, oh my God, they're going to kill us. But a lot of times when you go in with a different kind of attitude, you'd be surprised what happens. So hopefully they get their wits about them. Coach calms them down. they settle down and they'll play their game and they'll get back in this one.
Let's hope so. I mean, they're trying too hard, I think, right now because they haven't gotten a win yet. This is the second one on the road. They only played one at home. They haven't really gotten their feet wet yet. I mean, think about it too, is that they haven't really played much basketball.
No, they have not.
They got the word they're going to start playing, and all of a sudden, boom, they started practicing. 5 days later, they got a game.
I don't know if anybody at home can hear how obnoxious that buzzer is, but I have a headset on it. It's still ringing my ears. Here come the Wolverines now at half court. Eliason has the ball, tries to dribble underneath. She loses the handle. She's going to hold on to it. It's going to be a jump ball, and it's going to stay with Griswold. So it'll be Brailer underneath the inbounds. Oh, almost taken away. But Gagnon's got it.
Sienna Ortiz had her hand on it.
Looks over to Eliason. Yeah, it was almost there. Van Lannon with a long three. No good.
Just short.
And here's a fast break to Ortiz. Up and in. That's her 4th point of the game. And Griswold is met with a trap right here at the near sideline. Eliason's got it. Tries to put it up. No good. Almost taken away again. Here's Van Lannon again.
They're having a hard time moving the ball.
Pulls it down. Yep.
A lot of pressure.
Gagnon's got it. Stolen away. Down the sideline. Good play.
Safe.
And here's Ortiz with a right-handed layup. No good.
Here comes Van
Rebounded
Lannon.
by Van Lannon. And Eliason up top. Trying to go somewhere. She's doubled. Gets it off to Gagnon with a long three. Back of the rim, no good. Rebounded by the Lady Whippets. Here's Gonzalez. No good. Back of the rim. Self followed up by Ortiz. She's got it. Picks it up. And there's a short 10-foot jumper by Gonzalez. No good. Fouled on the play by Wing. That's her 2nd now.
She's got both fouls for the Wolverines.
And Gonzalez will go to the line. And there's a mass break.
I think so.
Mass break.
That's it's one of those new things that we get to get excited about during high school basketball.
Inside 4 minutes of the first break they have inside 4 minutes of each quarter.
And look, we don't sound muffled all of a sudden.
We don't sound muffled because I'm taking a mass break.
There we go.
Opportunity for me to take a sip of water.
I want to thank the Jewett City Savings Bank in Jewett City and all around Eastern Connecticut for supporting Wolverines basketball, Wolverine sports as a whole, really. New offices in Putnam. They also have an office now in Pawcatuck. So they are up and down the East Coast, now, eastern part of the state. Brooklyn, Killingly, Plainfield, Preston, of course, Jewett City. So your hometown community bank, Jewett City Savings Bank.
So Gonzalez will be at the line shooting 2. She already has 12 points, and it's 16-0 here in the first quarter. Whippets with the early lead. First one's up, and no good.
She's 4 for 6 already from 3-point land, and we've only gone halfway through the first period.
Second one's up and in, and that's her 13th point. Here comes Rubino now with the ball, getting it over midcourt. No press this time by the Lady Whippets. Eliason dribbles over to Rubino. Stops, passes it off. Back to Rubino. Up top to Eliason. She goes up and grabs the ball. It's a held ball. And it's going to go to the Whippets.
Tied it up with Haley
with
Cruz.
The possession arrow.
Yeah.
So that was a good play by Haley Cruz. Sometimes the referees get quick with the whistle on that, Mike, but they let them play.
They let them play in the JV game, too.
They did.
There weren't many fouls. We got to sit here and watch that game as well.
Here's Figueroa now. Dribble. Trying to find somebody.
Seems like the Lady Wolverine defense is tightening up just a little bit. they came out of the gate a little tentative, and it seems like they're getting a little bit more into a defensive groove now.
Here's Boussinet with a jumper, a long jumper, no good.
And that was a forced shot.
There's a rebound by Boyd, and she's fouled on the play. We'll see who's got this one.
Eliason.
As Eliason, it's her first foul of the game.
But they're not as tentative now. If you're taking a look, they're tightening up on defense, and that was the very first forced shot that they had to put up. At the beginning of the game, they came out of the gate really, really quick.
Yes.
And Gonzalez, 4 for 6 from 3-point land, right off the bat.
First free throw is no good.
That's Aaliyah Boyd.
And Ortiz comes back into the game as Gonzalez gets a late break. Her arm must be hurting from all the shots she's been taking.
From them 3 shots. And Boyd does sink the second. Whippet's pitching a shutout. 18-0 in the first. That ball was almost stolen by Skyline Boussinet. Knocked it out of bounds. Bella's going to get a seat, and Gagnon's coming back in.
The boys are still not started yet, so we've got about 15 more minutes till the boys get underway back in Griswold.
Yeah, it was a long JV game. A lot of scoring in that one.
Van Lannon looked like she wanted to take it.
She got away with
gets
a
into
walk
it.
there,
Yeah,
too.
Eliason, but that's stolen away on the play by Ortiz. Back on the board, and Eliason comes up with it.
Did you see Matheson just get down in there?
She
and
did.
Took it right back.
Matheson in for Wing right now. Wing is on the bench with 2 fouls early. Less than 2 minutes to go first quarter. Here's a long shot, no good, off the front of the rim. Rebound by Cruz.
There's not enough power behind that shot.
Boussinet with a layup, no good. Another layup attempt by Cruz, and that's no good. And the ball is going to stay on this end. They say off of a Griswold player, so it will stay with Windham.
I think it was off of Matheson, actually. Sam Falco coming back in. Eliason going to take a rest. A little resty rest.
Ortiz with that was Ortiz with a long 3, no good. There's a rebound and puts it back up. That's Boyd on the play.
Yeah, she's
going to go to the line for the N1. So those are her first 2 points of the game. Well, she'll be at the line to make this the old-fashioned 3-pointer.
Griswold has yet to score.
They've only have 2 shots this game. That's the 14th foul for the Wolverines.
It was on Falco, right?
It was on Falco. Here come the Wolverines now. Falco with the ball, looks down low to Van Lannon. She has it almost taken away, but they call her for a travel. It looked like it was maybe a held ball there for a second, but
you know what? She got away with the travel last possession as well. So I think they caught her this time.
That's the 4th turnover for the Wolverines here. Not good early in this game. Like Ortiz with the ball, looks down low to Boyd. Boyd back to Ortiz, 3-pointer, no good. Foul underneath.
Is that going to be Van Lannon? Yeah, Van Lannon.
That's Van Lannon with her first foul, team 5th. And Figueroa will go to the line.
1:05 left to go. The Wolverines scoreless in 6 minutes and 55 seconds.
First free throw is no good.
That's Prince or Figueroa, right?
Figueroa. Second free throw is up, and it's good. 21-0 with 1:05 to go first quarter.
Falco bringing it down as Rubino's on the bench.
Here's Van Lannon now driving to the hoop. Nice bounce pass. But the shot's no good.
Jump ball.
Matheson in there battling, and will stay with Griswold on the possession arrow. She's not messing around tonight, Mike.
She doesn't ever mess around.
No.
Matheson's a tough kid.
But you know what? When it's the game gets like this, that's what the coach wants to see.
Yeah.
He wants to see who's out there battling. no matter what the score is.
She's a tough kid. Last year she was out with a
Van Lannen for a long three off the
foot
front of the
injury.
rim. Griswold's still looking for their
Ankle
first
injury.
basket.
She was out with an ankle injury for a long
Yeah.
time. The whole year.
40 seconds to go here. First quarter. Griswold will have the ball underneath the basket. Gets it out to Matheson. Gagnon was, you can hear Gagnon call for it. There's a long pass over to Falco. 3-pointer, no good. Rebound on the floor. Picked up by Van Lannen.
And they had it stripped right away again. But Brayler comes up to throw it away.
Yeah, Brayler, the good hustle, but she could have turned the ball over.
And the Whippet saved it as
Ortiz drives the lane, pop and stop and pop, no good. 11 seconds now. Here comes Van Lannen for the Wolverines. Under 10, 5. Someone's got to shoot it, Mike. No, they're not going to get the shot off. So that's the end of the first quarter. The score, the Lady Whippets 21, the Griswold Lady Wolverines 0, Mike, and that's very unusual to see, even in high school, a team not get a basket for an entire quarter.
Yeah.
It's tough. But like I said, Coach Babcock's over there. He's still coaching. He's still got to coach him. There's 3 quarters left, right? You got to look around and see who's wearing a long face. Who's got a smile on their face and is ready to get out there, because you got to get out there and you still got to battle, because you still have to play. You can't walk out.
The bottom line is that there. I was able to do the first game. We did the boys game, the Killingly game, but the Plainfield game we did a couple of nights ago with the girls, and it was a great game. 37-35.
Great game to watch.
But they were happy to be playing.
Yes, they were happy to be playing.
Just happy. The coaches were happy. The refs were happy that they were just able to play. And it's Scott's favorite buzzer.
No.
Thank you to Advance Automotive, Route 138 in Griswold, for supporting Wolverine and SNSN Sports. My goodness, if you need tires, it's a hard choice. There's so many tires out there. But the professionals at Advance Automotive will make it very easy on you. You'll get a great deal, and you'll get the right tires for your car. Advanced Automotive, Route 138, Griswold.
Well, let's hope the Lady Wolverines change their tires in that intermission there, Mike, and they're back out here ready to go.
Here they go.
Get on the board. That's the first thing, is get on the board. Here's a nice drive to the hoop by Boyd. I'm sorry, that was Ortiz.
That was Ortiz.
And she's going to
No, that was Figueroa.
Was it Figueroa?
Yeah, it was Figueroa.
All right. She's got 3 points.
Looks like there's a turnover again. He's going to go back over. What are they doing here? Uh-oh.
Okay.
A lot of jaw jacking going on.
Confusion going on, but nonetheless, it's going to be Windham ball. They barely get it in.
But they did, and then they're going to call a travel on
Figueroa.
Bussanet.
Well, that's what you call a makeup call, Mike.
Yeah.
Well, here come the Wolverines now. They got to get it in the basket. They got to get one here. That's where you start. Got to start with one. Lyson gets it over to Rubino. Top of the key, Falco back over to Eliason.
Have you noticed that?
First layup. Oh, no good. Almost there.
Have you noticed that?
She's mixing it up.
Yeah.
She's in there. She's fighting for every loose ball, and that's what you want to see.
Be aggressive. Be aggressive.
Fight for the loose balls, and the ball will stay with Griswold.
What I was going to say is that a lot of cross court passing with Griswold. They can't get anything underneath. Wings trying to get the ball. They're double coverage, on her all night so far.
Yes.
They can't even get it inside.
Nope.
So that's hard.
Here's a 3 by Eliason, back of the rim, no good. They're getting the looks now. They just got to get them to go. Rebound by Windham.
It's Figueroa again.
Here's Bussanet, no good, off the backboard. Rebounded by Rubino. Here she comes, flying down the court.
She's a quick kid.
Setting it up again.
See, look, she can't find anybody passive.
She had Gagnon. She tried to rip it inside to wing, but knocked away. Here's Gonzalez with a hoop. Mike, that's 13 points for her already. Griswold's going to turn it over again. Oh, no. It was a turnover.
$25-0, 6:46 to go in the half, and Wing's going to take a seat. The story, Addie Gonzalez, 15 points.
Here's a
4 for 6 from
bounce pass
three-point
down low to Matheson. No good. First shot's no good, and there's going to be a charge called on Eliason. That's going to be her second foul. Sorry, a block, not a charge. Completely different foul.
Thank you very much to GNS Automotive, GNS Auto Sales in Franklin, Route 32. Pat P. Diddy Strain. No, he's like P.
I
Diddy.
don't know if you like that one.
No, you don't like P. Diddy?
So here come the Lady Whippets now. Wow, she fought through that. That was Figueroa. Yep, she fought right through that that defense and put it right up.
So if you need a quality used car, check out GNS Auto Sales, Route 32, Franklin.
Here's a shot by Gagnon. It's going to be no good. Rebounded.
Van Lannen's coming back in. Looks like Eliason's going to take a seat.
Right now, Griswold's shooting 0% from the field. They're 0 for 9 from the field. So
yeah, it's been a rough night.
It's been tough. Good deep. We have to. It's not just them being tight. It's also the great defense being played by Windham. So
yeah, Wyndham's just shutting them down.
It's a very, very impressive start to this game by the Whippets.
They got no good looks as far as getting the ball to another player. Passing is very, very rough. They have to go. Oh my God!
A three by Gonzalez, no good. There's a rebound by Figueroa. Gets it back. There's a travel there. Figueroa traveled on the play, so it would turn over. That's
the only time they can get it to another player is if they're throwing a cross court pass. They can't get it down underneath. Windham is they're just mastering this game.
They have some size down low as well. So there's Matheson underneath, gets it to Gagnon. Matheson
just missed the
layup. You got to convert those, Mike. Was it a foul underneath? I don't think they called a foul.
I don't think so.
Griswold will take it in underneath the hoop. Ravino with a long three. She gets it. There we go.
There we go.
That's what I'm talking about. So the Griswold's on the board, 27-2. They called it a 2, Mike.
A Bella bomb.
They called it a 2, so her foot must have been on the line. So that's her first point. That's the first points for any Griswold player of the night. Here's Figueroa now.
Oh, Matheson with the steal.
Matheson. Yep. She's going to go take it to the rack. And no good. Rebound by Brailer, and it falls.
My goodness, they're on a 4-0 run, dude.
We got a little run going here.
4-0. You got to build on that stuff.
27-4 now. 4.5 minutes to go in the first half.
We're watching Addie Gonzalez a little bit better too now. Timeout, Windham. What was that?
Nothing.
Playing some tunes?
No.
What's going on? What's going on? Have they started yet?
Got about a minute and a half to go before the boys get their game going against the other Windham Whippets, the men's team.
Yep.
So right now, listen, they're playing a little bit better. They're playing harder. They got to get those shots to fall. They're getting some more opportunities.
Yeah, they scored the last two trips down the court. Bella with a jump shot just inside the 3-point arc. And then Mandy Brailer got the rebound off of Matheson and put it in. So
they're battling. They're still battling down low. They're still working hard. Loose balls. They're diving on the floor for loose balls. And again,
these kids are scrappy.
What you want to see.
These kids are scrappy. I mean, Bella's pretty scrappy. Brailer's really scrappy. Abby, Sonia Matheson, Lindsay Van Lannen. These guys are all. These kids are all very scrappy players. And they got to push themselves around a little bit, and I think they'll tweak up Windham just a little bit.
Here's Windham with the ball coming out of the timeout. Ortiz with the ball. Over to Cruz. She's not looking for the three. They're going to give her the three. It's a happy fan.
We don't get to keep the ball.
I don't get to touch the ball very often.
We don't get to keep the ball. What is it?
You know, right?
In baseball, you keep the ball.
So it's a turnover now. So, they're going to call it white ball. Mass break, Mike.
Did you see, though? Did you see? I mean, take a look there. You know, during that last defensive stint right there by the Wolverines, they held them, and they couldn't get the ball in. They couldn't get the ball inside. At the beginning of the game, they were getting the ball. They were running the lane. Windham was pretty much at will. Now they're not. They stopped. So I don't know what adjustment that Coach Babs made over there, but it's a little bit different, a little more aggressive underneath too on offense.
Yeah, and if you look over on the other side of the court, it's not like Windham pulled their starters and they put their bench out there for a little while. Their 5 starters are still on the floor.
Yeah.
So Griswold shook it off. And, they have a long way. They obviously have a long way to go. It's 27-4 with 3:54 remaining in the first half. But they're battling. It's what you want. As a coach, there's nothing better during a blowout loss to see your kids battling hard. So here we go. Windham with the ball near side will get it in bounds. Contested there by Van Landen there. Almost a steal for the Wolverines. Figueroa's got it now. Back over to Ortiz. Looking low, tried to set a pick, but Rubino ran right through it. Good defense by Rubino. And she forced a crazy shot by Ortiz. That didn't go. Rebound is going to be taken. Another one taken by, that's going to cause a foul. So, listen, Rayler was down there battling with Matheson, and they got a foul.
I think it was on Boyd. Oh, no. Excuse me. It was on Ortiz.
Ortiz.
It was her first.
That's her first foul. So Rubino will take it up now for the Wolverines.
They're a lot more aggressive here in the second than they were in the first. Bella going to take a long three. Boom!
Bangs it. Nice. She thought about it for a second, and she just kept it going.
That's 2 Bella bombs, man.
So 27-7 now. That's 5 points for Bella. Gonzalez with the ball. There's Dupuis down low. Gonzalez takes a 3, no good.
Gonzalez has kind of cooled off a little
bit after starting 3 consecutive 3-pointers. Griswold with the rebound.
She's now 4 for 8 from 3-Pointville.
One cross-court pass on the skip pass. There's a foul underneath.
Yeah. Is that on Cruz?
That was on 32.
That's Cruz.
So that's her first. Second team, only the second team foul for Windham.
Yeah, only her and Ortiz have fouls.
Non-shooting foul. Here's the skip pass over to Rubino at the top. Van Landen with a long 3, no good. And hustle over there by Matheson, but she stepped on the line. But good hustle on the nonetheless. So turnover. Much better second quarter here for the Wolverines.
They're actually outscoring Windham 7-6 here in the second.
That's great. Ortiz with it.
Look at the defense on the Wolverines.
And a great job by Van Landen grabbing the ball on the loose ball on the floor, throwing her body down, and we get the turnover. So that's 4 turnovers now for the Whippets.
Wolverines waking up in the den.
Rubino's trying to get the ball down low. High pass, but it's going to be another turnover.
It was Ortiz again. This Windham team is pretty well-rounded. Everybody is contributing.
Yes.
There's not like one superstar, and 4 others, 5 others off the bench. They're all contributing, and she's got hit right in the face.
She did.
Ortiz did.
It's a good job by the Wolverines defense. Now there's a skip pass down low.
Ooh.
Only reason that wasn't a turnover is because of height.
Yeah.
Here's Dupuis driving the lane, and she's going to be fouled. It's going to be on Brayler, it looks like. That's going to be her first foul. Yep, it is. Team 7th foul. And Dupuis will go to the line shooting 2. First shot's up. Back of the rim, no good. Van Lannen has a seat. Falco comes back in for the Lady Wolverines. Second free throw coming now for Dupuis. It's up and good. That's her first point of the game. And it's 28-7 now, 119 to go, first half. Wolverines trail it. Almost a turnover there. And there is the turnover there.
Yeah.
We weren't looking.
That was a no-look
Here
pass.
goes Gonzalez to the rim.
Oh, nice.
And no
stop.
good. And a foul. Oh, you might have been able to hear that one. It's an N1. It's on Falco.
15. No, it's
No, is it on 15? I
that's
thought they said
Matheson.
3-2. It's Matheson.
It was Matheson.
That's her first foul, but it's a N1 situation now for Cruz. No good. Rebounded by Brayler. Coming up on a minute to go here. Griswold trails 30-7.
Yeah, I mean the Lady Wolverines have certainly hung with the Whippets in the second. First, let's kind of write that one off. But
Jump shot by Matheson, back of the rim, no good. Fouls her shot, gets it.
she had a good look too.
She did. Good hustle for the rebound, but it went out of bounds, and it's over to the Lady Whippets.
The Whippets.
So coming on 30 seconds now.
You know I'm going to say it, right?
Don't.
You know I'm going to do it.
No, don't do it.
At some point, I'm going to do it.
Poussinet has it to Gonzalez. Looking to hold for the last shot here, possibly. Cycling around. Coming up on 10 seconds now. They're looking for that last opening. A tight defense by the Wolverines. Ortiz got it. She's trying to get space for her. She dribbles it off her foot. So great defense by the Lady Wolverines. They're going to have a chance here.
They've really turned it up in the second quarter. They've really
3 seconds.
Totally different team.
Just hold it. Yep. All right. So listen, like you were just saying before the end of the quarter.
Yeah.
2 totally different teams by the Wolverines. The first quarter was it was 20. What is it? 20-0 at the end of the first quarter. 21-0. Yeah. And now it's 30-7. They still lost the quarter, but they battled. They only got outscored by 2 points.
I missed the bucket somewhere.
So
4, 6, 7. They got 9 points that quarter, so I missed a.
Yes.
So they hung with them 9-7.
No, we have. They're down 7. So we.
So here's what I got. You tell me if it matches up with you. I got Boyd with 3.
I have Boyd with 2.
Yeah, I got 2 and a free throw.
Okay.
Haley Cruz with 4. Dupuis with 1. Figueroa with 5. Addie Gonzalez, let's see, 12, 13. 15.
Yep.
And the first half alone.
Dupuis has 1.
Yep, I had Dupuis. And then I got Sienna Ortiz with 2.
Yes.
Who am I missing?
I don't know.
I'm missing a deuce somewhere.
Okay.
I hate that when I do that.
I do. But you get so wrapped up in the game that
I have to do it now. I have to do it.
Well, you can go back and watch the.
No. Well, I could
go back and watch the film later, and you can update your scorebook.
Yeah. But because I've messed that up, I've got to. You know what I got to do, right?
No. Don't do it. Please do not do it.
It's going to happen. I have to say it.
No. Folks, if you're at home, turn your TV down.
I'm going to do it.
What are we watching here?
So anyway, let's get back into the game for a minute. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened between the first and the second quarter with the Lady Wolverines. They didn't score at all in the first, and it's like they weren't even here. They were having a hard time getting the ball anywhere. They couldn't find anybody to pass to. They had to throw it cross court. to go ahead and try to find somebody, and half the time those are getting picked off anyway. It's like they just weren't mentally in the game.
No.
So come on, don't and of course, I'm going to hear from the parents, so you're beating up the girls. I'm not beating up the girls. This is just exactly what's going on here.
Man, this is what we're seeing out here.
Now the second quarter, totally different team, completely different team. I mean, you had Matheson and Brailer and Wing just fighting down at the bottom. All of a sudden, Bella started popping from the outside.
Yep.
So and they hung with Windham. So what does that tell these young ladies? They can hang with this team.
Absolutely.
They can hang with them. They just didn't hang with them in the first quarter. So, I'm kind of excited to see what's going to happen in the second half, because, if they continue to hang with them, I mean, this is high school basketball.
Right.
You don't know, Scott. It's 30-7, right? They're up by 23 points. But again, this is high school basketball. You don't know. It could flip on a dime.
You never know what can happen. Absolutely. And listen, I'd love more than anyone to see what happened, but they have to. There's things that they have to do. They tightened up the defense, which was one of the things. But now they have to make those shots fall. That they're getting looks, but they have to take advantage of those. They have to stop turning the ball over.
And there's nothing more that I would love to see at a big lady Wolverine comeback.
Absolutely.
So what's going on with the boys?
I don't know, because the stream is not working. So if anybody out there is having the same difficulties as me, please let me know, because I cannot see what's going on with the boys' game. It's telling me that
unless they just turned the stream off, and the game should have started by now.
Yeah, the game should have started, right? It's 6:28. So actually, it's probably getting just about ready to get started. So I don't know.
Well, let's see. Well, we've got a score of 30-7. The Lady Whippets over the Griswold Lady Wolverines. I'm gonna see maybe if it's just your phone is just junk.
No, I got 5G, so
You're nothing but a G, huh?
I got a full signal here.
Well, so do I. Let's see. So I'm gonna go into it now. They're only on YouTube, right?
Yes.
The GSPN. See, now we are on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch. We're doing it.
So you can check yours and see if you got the boys going on. I don't have anything.
Nothing at all, huh?
Nope.
Sure. Look at that. Even if I look up GSPN, I can't find anything. So let's see.
Anybody that's out there got both streams going? Let me see if I can get a hold of Coach Hanley here.
Let's see. What's it? Streamed 5 minutes ago. Yeah, okay, there it is. Looks like their stream might be down. That's what it looks like.
There wasn't me.
Because no. I mean, all I'm looking at right now is the stream with the 0-0 score, like they were just starting.
Mm-hmm. That's what I was saying too.
But we got basketball.
Yeah,
we got basketball here in Windham.
Yeah, Coach Babcock's over
there.
We do. He's talking to the girls. He's telling them, look, let's keep the defense tight.
We stream. We're the streaming news and sports network.
We do.
That's what we do.
Absolutely.
Streaming games.
Keep the defense tight
all over the world.
Let's keep battling. Keep going after those loose balls like you are. But those shots have to drop and stop turning the ball over. Fouls have not been crazy, right? They only had 17 fouls in the first half. So it's a different tale that we had from the game on Monday night. So that no one's in real foul trouble. Wing has 2. And that's it. We have Wing has 2, Eliason has 2, Matheson's got 1, Van Lanen with 1, and Falco with 1 as well. Actually, Brailer has 1. So only 7 fouls. They competed hard in that second quarter, so maybe that'll a good carryover to the second half. So we'll have to see. I think they learned very early and very painfully that they cannot leave number 11 Gonzalez for the Lady Whippets open because she will bury them.
You know why, right? Because in the second half, the Lady Wolverines, they've got to whip it good. Dun, 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 dun. I told you I had to do it. You knew it was coming. You knew. You knew. It wasn't a surprise. There wasn't anything that was a mystery about that, Scott. It was going to happen.
All right, so we're just about ready to start here the second half. I'm ignoring you, and if you are looking to find the boys game that's currently having some technical issues, thanks for joining us here in Windham for the Lady Whippets versus our Griswold Lady Wolverines. There's a long three to start the second half, but not the start that they had in the first
That's
half.
how she started the first half.
She was draining them. So a quick turnover. And
Like
the
we said,
Wolverines have it.
Wolverines were hanging with them in the second. Let's see if they get a full court press right away.
That's probably like a three-quarter. It's like the Wolverines were doing. There's a turnover now for the Wolverines. That's their 9th of the game. Here's Gonzalez now. There's Dupuy down low to Cruz.
Yeah, Wing was
around
all
jumper,
over
no
her.
good. Great defense by Wing. Then she grabs the rebound, gets it to Eliason, who's going to drive it, kick it out to Gagnon. She drives in off her foot, and it's a held ball. Going to be staying with the Lady Wolverines. Another good battle on the floor.
Yep, Addie Gonzalez in the mix. She's been in just about every play so far. Very aggressive player.
Inbound to Wing.
Oh, Eliason
was not ready for it,
but
but
she wasn't looking.
Nope. Got to be on your toes. So that's the 10th turnover of the game for the Lady Wolverines. Actually, the 11th turnover. Windham setting up their offense. Figueroa over to Cruz. Back to Gonzalez. Gets it down low to Dupuy. Back out to Figueroa. Looked like she wanted to take the three, Mike, but she decided better against it.
Tell you, the defense is tight for the Wolverines.
Good defense on Gonzalez by Gagnon there.
This is what they did in the second. This is what they did in the second quarter.
There's another battle on the floor. It's going to be a hell ball. It's going to stay white.
We got to give some props, man. We got to give some props
to
Van the Cam Man.
Van the Cam Man behind us
He's right behind us.
Over our shoulder.
Round of applause for Van the Cam Man.
Yeah, he's doing a great job.
Lloyd Van Lannon up there.
Thank you to him for that, for coming out here tonight. Ortiz driving to the lane, dishes it out. No good. Good defense again by Wing. Here comes Eliason. Gets it over to Rubino. Back to Eliason.
I mean, look at it. Abby's the tallest kid on the court.
Oh yeah.
You know, when her arms are extended like that, not going to get much.
Brayler misses a shot. Here comes a quick Ortiz to the rim. No good. Good defense there by Gagnon.
Right with her.
Eliason takes it up now. Tries to pop a stop. Rubino almost did it.
She almost
taken away.
Oh.
Taken away from Gagnon. She wasn't paying attention. Dupuy snuck right in there. Got her hand in and stole the ball. Another turnover. That's 12 for the Wolverines. Only 4 turnovers for the Lady Whippets.
We're almost halfway through the third quarter, and think about it.
There's a pop shot.
Never mind. I was just
good by
say,
Ortiz.
I was just going to say the Wolverines had held them to no points so far.
Here's Gagnon. She's going to take it to the hoop, and she's going to be the block on 32 Cruz. That's her second foul. So good being aggressive to the hoop. Let's get them in some foul trouble. Yeah. Get those big bodies out of there from the Lady Whippets. As Cruz comes out to the bench, and they're going to bring in number 23, Boyd.
Yes. Ortiz is taking a rest too.
Thought about a 3, gets it low to Wing, and the turnaround jumper, no good.
Shots, Bella, just throw it up. Throw it up there.
Here comes Gonzalez now.
You're hitting them in the first half.
Dupuy's driving to the lane. She's got overthrow. It's a turnover now. .5:22 to go, third quarter, 32-7. The Lady Whippets lead. It was a big first quarter. It was 21-0 at the end of the first quarter, but Griswold has tightened it up since then and playing some great basketball. Was looking for Wing underneath, but it was tapped away by Busanet, and it's going to stay on the Griswold end of the floor. Brayler getting inbounds underneath, knocked away by Boyd.
So we got some fans for Let's see, for Haley Cruz. I'm assuming that's Hector Cruz saying, "Let's go, Cruz."
Here's
Some
Rubino
Whippet
now.
fans online with us tonight.
Welcome to them. There's a good bounce pass by Rubino. Gets it to Gagnon. Top of the key. They switch places. Gets it down low to Brailer, and she's hammered. It was a good look down low. Fouls on Busanet. That's her first. Team second. Inbound to wing. She loses the handle on it. And good job. Oh,
Travel.
Good job by Gagnon getting the loose ball, but as they're on her way back up.
So if you're watching us on YouTube or on Facebook, put it in the comments. Like, who's your player? I'd like to know. Root for your player, because guess what? Your players can watch this game afterwards, because it will be posted on YouTube, on social media. So that way they can see and watch their game as well. It'd be kind of cool for them to see their name up on the board.
Oh, almost taken away by Rubino. She was quick to the ball.
Still nothing, huh?
Nothing. Here's Busanet now gets it to Gonzalez. She's going to looking to shoot it. A running floater. She gets it to go. That's 17 points now
for Adelise.
For Gonzalez. Rubino tries to take the three-pointer. She gets it. So another three-pointer for Bella Rubino. She's got 8.
You got to start calling them Bella bombs, man. Because,
that's right.
There were a couple of possessions that she had the ball down low, and she looked and she kind of stuttered and didn't take the shot.
She did the same thing there, yeah.
And I'm just saying, take the
shot.
shot.
That should have been
should have been a hack.
Yeah. Good rebound by Griswold. Eliason with it now. Tries to take it to the rack off her foot, gets it to Rubino. And then Wolverine settled down. Down low to wing. Turnaround jump shot.
Good job, Abby. There you go.
Abby's first points of the game. That's a 5-0 run now by the Wolverines. 34-12. 3:26 to go. Ready for a mass break here, Mike.
I guess the Bella bomb is getting popular.
Yeah. It's like it. We're going to keep it going. I like it. Wolverine settling in on defense here. Flea's looking to shoot it, but she was guarded heavily there by Brailer. Gonzalez with a 15-footer off the front of the rim, no good.
She's totally gone cold since the first
Rebound
quarter.
by a wing. Here comes Eliason. Got it Gagnon down low. Fakes the move inside, and she can't get the ball to drop. Rebounded by Dupuis. So those are the kind of shots I'm saying, Mike. If they want to get back in this game, they got to make those shots fall. It was a pick. Good look. As the travel. Oh, he was ready to call it, but he didn't. He called nothing. So it was a takeaway. The turnover. 6 turnovers now. But then the Wolverines give it right back.
They're making some mental mistakes in this ball game. Again, still very, very young in the season. They're not going to be able to play that many games this year.
Right.
But they're doing what they can. And they can hang with this team. I don't know what happened in the first. It just kind of went,
So I have an update here.
They're coming back online, it looks like.
Yeah, it looks like, but it's stuttering. Griswold boys are up 19-0 or 19-9.
Yeah.
We have a mass break right now, and right before the mass break, they called Brailer for a foul. That's her second foul.
Well, I want to go ahead and make a pitch, and I've been singing this song, and I hope you guys understand. I've been saying this every single game. If you look on the bottom of the screen, we do ask that if you enjoy the game and you enjoy the coverage, feel free. We'd appreciate if you made a donation to the station, because what that does is it just goes towards more equipment. It goes towards us being able to get here. Scott Fryer is here. Scott's a volunteer. I haven't taken a paycheck, and I'm not saying whatever, but we need your help. COVID has hurt us, and we want to continue to do these games for the Wolverines. We do them for the Plainfield Panthers. We're going to do Killingly in Plainfield Friday night. We just want to continue doing it. I mean, Van Lannen, Van, he's doing this on his own dime as well. And we don't want to expand this so the Griswold Wolverines can have all of this coverage. So we would appreciate it if you're enjoying the game and enjoying the coverage, if you could make a donation to the station so we can continue this sports coverage that everyone seems to love. Back to you, Scott.
Back to the action here. Windham has the ball. We have a new player in the game. It's Cotto. For Green, that's a foul on Eliason. That's her third. That's trouble. Off-ball foul, so it'll be out of bounds. That's only the second foul for the Wolverines.
I don't think
shooting.
I don't think they're going to sit her down though. It's this late in the third.
No.
Bella's got 8 of the 12. Last game against Plainfield, she had a heck of a defensive game. Now she's showing the offense.
Yeah, she's still playing great defensively too. So
she didn't play last year.
It's good to see it. I love it. Here's another pick. I use is a floater.
Nice drive, yeah.
Nice floater. That was Ortiz. She's got 9. Here the Wolverines. Van Lannen stops and pops. Foot on the line. No good. Rebound there.
Back to Van Lannen.
And Matheson. Back to Van Lannen to wing. Back to Eliason. Over for a Bella bomb. No good. Ooh. But a good rebound by Matheson. Puts it up. No good. Gets her own rebound. Looks to put it back up. And if she's going to be fouled. So good, hard, gritty work down there. That's the dirty area. See who the foul's called on. I didn't see who the foul was called on, Mike.
That was on Cotto.
That's her first. She just entered the game. Van Lannen here. Looks to Matheson. Over to wing. Stops and pops.
Oh, she got the roll.
She got the roll. It was halfway down, popped back out.
Abby's got 4 in the third.
36-14 now. Last minute of this third quarter. Another good quarter by the Wolverines. Here's Busanet now for the Whippets. Trying to find that. Look, you got to watch because they use number 23 as a screen. That's going to be Griswold ball, turnover. So a little run here at the end of the third quarter, Mike. They get 21 seconds to make something happen here. See if they can end it on a good note.
They have this never say die attitude.
Here's Van Lannen. Oh, tries to kiss the glass, no good.
And you know what they got to do with Van Lannen? She could just keep shooting.
Yeah, absolutely.
The kid's a shooter.
There's a foul.
Just hasn't been able to get her stroke yet. But the kid is a shooter. So
foul on Rubino. That's her first. And it's a non-shooting foul. Team's third.
So you got to let her take those shots. And this is the perfect game to let her go ahead and just rip them.
Yes. Here's Cotto for the 2-pointer. That was 2. Her foot was on the line. Her first points of the game.
She's on the JV squad.
Yes. And it's not a good. I know they called that as a turnover because it went out of bounds at the time the buzzer went off. So end of the third quarter, 38-14. The Lady Wolverines are hanging in there. Another good quarter by them, Mike.
Yeah. They 7 points. They scored there, but the defense is tough. They're down and dirty in the paint. Matheson she's all over the place, and she always was. And that kid broke her ankle.
Yep.
Last year. Basically because she's a very aggressive player. I saw it happen as well as others did, and when she went down and snapped her ankle, we all knew that there was going to be a problem. Hey, Kathy, what's going on? You having fun out there?
Yeah, absolutely. So
Kathy's my favorite ref. That's it. She's actually friendly. The other ones sometimes it can be not so friendly.
Back home in Griswold, Mike, in the first quarter, the Wolverines lead the Whippets 21-13.
21-13. Mike Thomas.
Yes, what's up?
It's a great ref. Friend of mine.
Yep, great guy too.
Yeah, He's a good guy. All right, here we go.
Here's the Wolverines with the ball now for the fourth quarter. Rubino has it slapped away, but she picks it up. Good defense by Ortiz for the Whippets. Good screen there by Eliason. She's got to watch out. She's playing with 3 fouls.
Hey, the Whippet faithful. They got some people watching the game and commenting. It's good to see.
That's great to see. Welcome
to see. Welcome to SNSN, guys. We appreciate it.
Here's Abby Wing, who takes the inbounds.
Nice.
She's going to get it to Van Lannen.
Nice drive,
and drive it. Oh!
She's got to get one. She's got to get one. Then she's going to feel so much better.
Here's a turnover. As Matheson tries to go up for it. And I think it was
it just
went off
right
her
out
hands.
of her hand.
Yeah, it's okay, but good aggressiveness there by Matheson. So
Cotto staying in the game. I've noticed they're keeping her in the game.
She's in. Gonzalez is on the bench. There's a trap by the Wolverines. Good job by Rubino slapping the ball away, but picked up by Ortiz. Here's Bassinet with a long 3, no good. Rebounded by Brayler. Brayler gets it up to Eliason, who's going to set up the offense here. Van Lannen's got it at 3-point range, takes it, no good. Rebound there by Cruz, and she's fouled by Matheson. That's her second foul. Team's 4th.
6:57 left in the ball game, 38-14. My name is Mike Minarski, along with Scott Fryer, live from Callahan Gymnasium. Beautiful, romantic, Willimantic.
Love it here.
Yeah. A lot of history in this gym.
There's a steal by Van Lannen, but momentum took her out of bounds. And one of my favorite places is right here, Willimantic, right down the road, in fact, in the old post office, Willimantic Brewing Company.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you got this thing with beer, don't you?
Yeah, my favorite, one of my favorite people, David Woolner, who's the owner of that place, does a great job. It's a staple of the town.
Great job with the free plug, Scott.
That's what I do, Mike. Here's a bomb.
Oh!
And guess who?
Yeah, Gonzalez.
It's 3 for her. She's got 20.
She had 15 in the first half alone. They kept her quiet in the second half.
But she gets that free pass. Lyson drives to the hoop. That's what you got to do.
That is on Haley Cruz.
Haley Cruz.
Fan of the game, Hector Cruz. I think he has. I think he's related to every player.
That's Cruz's.
It's Cruz's name up and down the.
Cruz's 3rd foul and team's 4th. That's going to be 2 shots for Lyson. First one's up, no good.
These kids got to keep shooting. They got to keep shooting.
Yes.
They'll hit their groove at some point.
Second free throw's up. Off the back of the rim. No roll. Good rebound by Wing there. Held ball, but it's going to go over to the Whippets. But a great job by Abby Wing getting in there and grabbing that rebound, but it was just held. What's that? Money? Figueroa with a good pass over to Ortiz. Here's Dupuy. Down to Ortiz. No good.
Moving the ball.
The ball is going to go over to the Lady Wolverines. Good job. Another great job on the defensive end by the Wolverines. No, really, it's been 20-14 since the end of the first quarter, Mike. It's a tale of 2 games, actually. Very competitive for the Lady Wolverines since the end of the first quarter. Here's Van Lannen underneath. Has Matheson, tries to put it up. No good. Grabs her own rebound. That's no good. Rebounded by Cruz. Here come the Whippets. Figueroa goes up, and she's fouled hard.
Hey, look at that, 41-14.
Then that was a
mirror score.
That was a foul on Wing. That is her 3rd. At this point, you just got to get whatever you can.
Just got to do what you can.
Oh, new player in the game for the
But in license,
Whippets.
that away.
Number 45, Liebezak, getting her first minutes. I think that's how you say that. Liebezak.
Liebezak,
Okay,
yeah.
good. I didn't butcher it. If I did, I apologize if mom and dad are watching. Good job underneath by Matheson. They're going to call her for the hold. That's her third foul. A good physical. She's having a really good physical game, Mike.
Yeah, she does. You know, Sonya doesn't get cheated. She doesn't get cheated.
Nope.
She's going to get there. She's going to get her minutes. She's going to play hard.
Inbound now for the Whippets. Liebezak played tough by Rubino. She goes to the ground, and the ball goes off a Griswold player. They thought it was them.
It goes Wang, yeah.
Yep, I thought it was off of Windham, but it's going to stay here. Gonzalez will inbound it.
Well, we can't say anything about Kathy, our new favorite ref.
Dupuis with a shot, 12-footer, no good, off the front and the back of the rim, and rebound by Wing. Here comes Bella Rubino, gets it to Van Lanen.
Come on, Bell.
She's going to drive in. She's going to be fouled on the ground. That's the first foul for Gonzalez, team's fifth. So it'll be an inbounding situation for the Lady Wolverines.
Good showing for Addie Gonzalez, 20 points and 1 foul.
Yes. Here's Rubino driving to the hoop. Very aggressive of her. It was off her foot and out of bounds. So at least she's being aggressive. That's good. You want what you want.
I hate to say it. Wolverines showed up.
They did show it.
They were sleepwalking in the first quarter.
Approaching 4 minutes now left in the game. 41-14. The Lady Wolverines trail it. There's a hard drive to the basket by Ortiz, and she's fouled, and she's going to get an N1.
I mean, if you think about it, if it wasn't for just the first quarter, this would be an 8-point game.
That's that was Figueroa.
Yeah.
And that's her 7. She has 7 now.
And that's Abby's 4th.
She's going to the line for the N1, and she gets it.
She got it.
44-14. And Abby's got Abby Wing with her 4th foul, so close to fouling out. But coach is going to keep her in there. You need her. Eliason driving to the hoops. Good defense by Dupuis. Wing with a shot
by
drop.
Abby.
Nice shot by Abby Wing, the senior captain.
She's got 6. So in the group, of course, Mr. Activity, Hector Cruz. That's my daughter, number 32, and then Weird, he says, "I love you." And all right, Hector, we love you too. Okay, there you go.
Here's Figueroa.
Hardly know you,
driving to the lane. 23, Boyd. No, the ball was blocked. Here's Abby Wing with another one. Great job. Good job by the Lady Wolverines. Timeout called by the Whippets. So Wing with her 4th point of the quarter. She's got 8. And the Wolverines making a little run here. It's 44-18, 3:44 to go. It's actually a mass break, Mike.
Yeah, I mean, the game is out of it's out of reach.
It is.
There's no doubt about that. But again, think about it. 27 points in the first, 21 points, excuse me, in the first quarter.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say it was even Steven, right? So
23-18.
Yeah, 5-point game. 5-point game. The first quarter was the entire difference in this ball game.
So I'm getting an update here from the boys game. Looks like they got 35 seconds left in the first quarter. It's 33-17. Wolverines with the lead. Heck, Mike, we might be able to make it home for the last quarter of that game.
Get in there. A little bit of balance there.
3:44 to go, 4th quarter, 44-18. The Lady Whippets lead the Lady Wolverines.
Good.
And Scott Fryer along with Mike Benarski and our amazing cameraman Lloyd Van Lanen over our shoulders
on the van cam.
On the van cam.
He's up there on the van cam. There he is. You got to wave in front of the camera, dude. Nobody can see you. There you go. There's his hand. We got to give him a sound effect. You're like, dun.
You need to get that Roadcaster.
Van cam.
Keep telling me you're going to get the Roadcaster, Mike. I haven't seen it yet.
I mean, here I am. I'm trying to build up donations and stuff for the station to get this stuff, right? I'm trying, man.
I did see you had some new studio lights. did see you had some new studio lights.
Yeah.
I saw they had the same ones.
Yeah.
We're doing, I mean, good deal on Amazon.
Anything that we get, we put right into the station.
Absolutely.
I mean, I'm not going to Burger King. Yeah.
Well,
not on that money, but I mean.
Okay, here we go. Back to the game. 44-18. Whippets with the lead and the ball.
Whippet good.
Some changes for the Lady Whippets as coach is putting some of the younger kids in. You have
out there.
Lubezek,
Who's
Cotto.
number 15? We don't have her.
We don't have. I do not have a 15. So
there are 3 girls that they weren't. There's no number next to their name. One is a pair of freshman twins.
Almost. What the heck? There's a jump shot by, I can't tell the number. That was Lubezak, 45. She's going to go to the line. Didn't see who the foul was on. Player 13.
No.
Was it on Peacock? She's not even on the court.
First
18 foul.
Who's the foul? It's 13. Who's 13?
Peacock. But she's not out there.
Okay.
No good on the second one, so
we're going to give her the foul. She got credited a foul.
Yeah, we'll give it to her. What the heck? Here's Landon now. She is out there.
Just throw it up there, Lindsay.
She is out there, Mike. I couldn't see her.
She's getting close. Oh, there she is. Yep.
She's a 3-point threat for the Lady Wolverines as well. Good defense by Gagnon there. Not allowing the lane drive.
She's a freshman, is she not?
Yes.
It's like Cruz is out of the game, right? Cruz is out of the game. We took Gonzalez out of the game as well. Great game for those ladies. Van Lannen.
Her second.
Yeah.
1-1. The first of the 1-1 is no good. Wolverines rebound. Abby Wing with another one. She's got 6 rebounds now to go along with her 6 points.
Abby's got 8 points.
She's at 8 points. You're right. She has 8.
I got 4 twos listed for her.
I just make tick marks. I had to recount them.
Oh. That is on. It's on Brailer? No. I'm sorry. Number 10.
There's Wings foul. She goes up for the shot. It was a good inbounds pass by Brailer.
It was on Boyd.
So Wing will go to the line. Shooting 2.
Nice high arcing shot.
Off the rim, back of the rim, no good.
It's got one more to go.
No good. Rebound by Cotto.
The Wolverines 0 for 4 from the line tonight.
Ooh. It looked like it bounced off of number 20, Busanet, but that's why he's wearing the stripes, Mike.
JV contest is the one before this one. The Whippets took that one 37-19 tonight, just before the varsity contest.
Here's Cotto with a drive to the lane.
Nice.
Nice bucket. Fought through it.
For the freshman.
That's 4 for the freshman.
4 for the Frosh.
Here's a
Gagnon.
Gagnon bangs one home. That's her first points of the night. It's 46-20, 1:28 to go in the game.
Wynn's looking to pick that one off.
Here's Cotto again. We drive, but she's going to drag the foot. She travels. turnover. That's only the 8th turnover of the game.
Smooth move from that kid.
Very
though.
smooth, very smooth. Looks like she's gonna be a nice young player for the Lady Whippets in years to come. So a minute to go here in tonight's contest. Van Lannon bombs a
There
three.
you
She
go.
gets it. There
Told
we
you,
go.
you just gotta
Keep
shoot.
going. That was a nice one. First points of the night, Van Lannon. That was a 3-pointer. It's 46-23, so we have to score.
Told you. I said it earlier in the game. The kid's a shooter. You got to let her shoot.
Here's Cotto again. Looking for Dupuis. Puts it up. No good. Rebounded by Beacott. She's going to get it to Van Lannon, who's going to go up, and she's going to get the bucket.
See, there you go.
Now she is. She got 5. 5-0 run now. 46-25. 30 seconds to go.
I thought she was going to Statue of Liberty slam that thing.
I would have liked to seen that. Looks like the Lady Whippets are on 10 to, well, maybe not. Goes up, no good. Rebound by Boyd.
She got away with that.
Last 10 seconds of the game now. Here comes Gagnon. Here's Wing with a little jumper. Got it.
Good. At the buzzer.
10 points now.
That's it.
10 points. That's the end of the ball game.
That's the end of the ball game for sure.
It was Mike. 46-27.
If the first quarter didn't happen, we'd be going to overtime. Or no, actually, the Wolverines would be up by 1.
They would be up by 1. So listen, they would have won by 2.
They would have won by 2.
They only scored. They held them to 25 points in the second half.
They can hang with them. I don't know what happened. It was the first quarter. It was like, we don't know.
Yeah. So listen,
we don't know.
The final score is 46-27. The Lady Whippets beat the Lady Wolverines, but the Lady Wolverines never quit in this game, Mike. They battled hard. They dove for loose balls on the floor. They did what they had to do. They kept taking shots when they had to. They played.
You
good.
Keep talking. I'm going to see if I can get.
They played some great defense, and they outscored the Lady Whippets by 2 points the rest of the way after being down 21-0 in the first quarter. So as Mike walks away, we're going to try to get a couple of these young ladies in here to talk about the game. It's tough being a coach and having coach at the high school level when you're getting throttled as they were in the first quarter. It's tough to maintain your focus and keep that drive. But Coach Babcock did a fantastic job. He kept them focused, and they battled hard all the way through. So even though the outcome wasn't what we wanted here tonight in Windham, you have to be happy if you are a Wolverines fan, because we really saw some hard-nosed basketball. And like I said the other night at the end of the Plainfield game, this team is good, and this team will get better. And eventually they're going to get that win, and then we'll see them roll off 4 or 5, because they play a really, really good defensive game. But they just need to knock the turnovers, and they need to get those easy buckets, because really this game could have been a lot closer had they made some of those easy buckets. But a really good game by some of our girls tonight. Obviously, over for the Windham, we had Gonzalez. She had 21 points tonight, and Bella Rubino with 8. Abby Wing had 10, and Van Lannon had 5. So we're going to get one of the Windham players in here. What's your first name? Adelie. Okay, Adelie Gonzalez, right? Adelie Gonzalez from Windham. She had a great night. Why don't you come on over here for a second? You can put that headset on. And our cameraman's right behind you. So first of all, congratulations.
Thank you.
You guys came out super hot, and you banged like 3 quick threes, and it was all of a sudden it was 9-0, and you had 15 points in the first quarter alone. They played a little bit tighter on you in the second half, but you guys found a way to distribute the ball. You did really, really well. You ran out to that 21-0 lead. So what was your mindset after that? Do you guys still want to keep your foot down? Or?
Oh, yeah. I mean, coming out hot's always great. We had a great start, but there's always place to improve. We don't want to take a big lead and then let the other team come back in any way. We always want to stick with it. You know what I mean? So we got a little lazy at times, turned the ball over. It was a great win, but always place to improve.
Right. So now you guys are 3-0, and who's your next opponent?
We play Griswold again on Tuesday because Wheeler is quarantining.
Okay, great. So we'll see you on Tuesday night then.
Yep.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
And we look forward to seeing you next week. Okay, that was Adelaide Gonzalez. She had 20 points tonight, and she was banging threes all over the place. And Coach, you want to come on in here, Coach? Put those on. All right, welcome, Coach. So great win tonight. You have a really tough squad here. As I was telling my counterpart Mike, when you get down big like you guys, like Griswold was early in the first in the game in the first quarter, 21-0. It's tough to stay focused, but that can be the case too when you're up 21-0. And Griswold tightened it up and it played a better second half. So what were you telling your girls?
Yeah, so Griswold over the years, first of all, they're well coached. They play hard. We communicated that to the team all week. We know that they've had a slow start to the season and they were going to come in here hungry. So it was good to get off to a great start. And then, as Addie was saying, even in our hot start, there's places to improve. So, during timeouts and at halftime, we talked about playing with the same intensity and trying to tighten up our ball handling, limit those turnovers because that's how teams gain confidence. And unfortunately, some of the things that happened towards the end of the game with Griswold gaining some confidence, I'm anticipating a much tougher game on Tuesday when we go to their place.
Right. And as a coach, it's also important, even when you have big wins, there's always something you can find to make them work on. And I'm sure you'll do a great job of that. And great job tonight. You have a talented squad, some really good kids out here, and good sportsmanship. So that's what we like to see.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for coming on, Coach.
My pleasure.
All right. We got 2 players coming. Who do we got, Mike?
We're gonna have Abby you want? All right. 2 players. Let's do one at a time here. How about Abby? All right, let me turn myself down here. Oh my goodness, they're feeding back. What are you doing? Oh, Abby, how are you?
I'm pretty good. How are you?
Pretty good. You love this stuff, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ugh, I hate it. What happened in the first quarter? That's what I want to know. What happened in the first quarter?
I picked up 2 quick fouls and got pretty frustrated. So coming back in the second half, I knew that I had to switch something up because we were down. So.
Well, let me tell you, in the second half, it's like the whole team woke up.
Yeah.
You had 10, second half points. We did the math. If the first quarter didn't exist, you guys win by 2.
Yeah.
So even though they're a tough team, you guys hung with them.
Yeah.
So what do you think you would do different next time around against Windham? Because you're not gonna see them again, are you?
Tuesday.
Oh, that's right. You are gonna see them again. That's the only
back.
team you're gonna play 2, right?
Yeah.
So you guys can hang with them.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do different next time?
I wouldn't start off in a zone defense. Once we picked up playing in man, we had them locked down. So definitely start with
That
man.
is true. That is very, very true. Tell me about the first quarter and the first half alone. It seemed like especially the first, you guys had a hard time getting the ball to you down low.
Yeah.
Now, we watched you play for a few years, obviously, and when you get the ball down low, you score.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't getting to you at all. They were trying to cross court, and that's where a lot of turnovers came over. What was the problem?
I think that when we're under pressure, we tend to just throw the ball and try and get it out of our hands because we don't want to be the one that turns it over. So we just throw it and we don't execute properly. And I think that's what causes most of our turnovers.
Good job. Well, you had a great second half, 10 points in the second half. I think Scott had you down for 6 or 7 rebounds.
Yes,
7 rebounds, almost a double-double in a game where really in the first quarter was really rough for you guys.
Yeah.
So good job. Congratulations. Let's elbow. There we go.
Thank you.
Thank you. Let's hand it off to Sonia. So we got to watch you play in Plainfield. And it was the first time we got to see you play since your broken foot.
Yes.
So it was good to see you out on the court. A lot of kids, after they get a little tentative, because, if you get an injury, it's whatever. You know what? When I was 8 years old, I got whacked in the eye and I was in the hospital for 2 weeks, almost lost my eye. Even now, I'm 55 now, right? Every time something comes up my eye, I flinch, right? You're out there going crazy like a dirt dog, just everywhere. You have no fear.
I just kind of forget about it. I'm just kind of like, just play hard, keep playing my game. I gotta kind of forget about it.
So, what would you tell you? You're one of the harder playing kids on the team. You're in almost every single play. You know, whether it's trying to grab the ball or whatever. What is it you try to tell the younger kids? You know,
To just play aggressive. You just gotta play your own game. It's a mindset, and just keep working hard. I mean, go after the ball. Loose ball, go after it.
what's it like playing with the mask?
Difficult because I kind of got yelled at Plainfield for having my mask down. So it's kind of difficult for me.
Yeah. Well, we'll see what happens in softball. You gonna play softball this year?
Of course.
Well, we'll see you there. We'll also see you for the rest of the season.
Yes.
Here in basketball. So,
Yes.
all right, kiddo.
Thank you.
Here we go. Boom. Thank you very much. I can hand it back over to Scott. Have a safe drive home.
Good job, Coach.
What's that? Let me tell you. You got Van the Cam Man. That's what it is.
That's right. He's making all that money with the cameraman.
So, Scott, first quarter, if it doesn't happen, we got a totally different score.
It's a 2-point win.
Totally different
It's a
ball
2-point
game.
win for the Lady Wolverines.
Exactly.
Listen, we talked about it early. We talked about it ad nauseum, especially for the people who were at home that were watching. That was a tough thing to come back from 21-0. But listen, they did. They didn't pull their starters. They kept most of their starters in for most of the game. They gave them just enough to give them a blow, and except for that last couple minutes. But the Lady Wolverines battled in, and they stayed, and they won the last 3 quarters of the game. So good for them, and it was something maybe they learned from the from this game, and they're going to bring to next Tuesday night when they play the Lady Whippets again, just like when the Giants got smoked by the Patriots that year and then beat them in the Super Bowl. So you never know what can happen.
So I didn't get a chance to listen to your interview with Addie Gonzalez and the coach for Windham. Did you happen to see any resemblance between the two?
You know, I kind of thought maybe.
Yeah.
But then I said, I don't know. I don't know what the coach's last name was, but I'm going to assume it was Gonzalez.
It's his daughter. It's his daughter's father and daughter and everything.
Weird.
I was just talking to James Thompson, the athletic director here at Windham High School, and he said that she is just a different kid this year, a different shooter this year.
What year is she in?
Addie, let's see. I have it listed right here. She's a junior, so
she got another year here.
She's another year here at Windham High School.
Hopefully, things get better for COVID because everybody really that gets a chance needs to come out and see her play. She's something else. So.
Yeah. So we're going to see Windham again, but we're going to see the boys right here.
Yes.
So the boys are going to be playing Windham here. They're pretty much had them in hand.
But last time I checked,
tonight,
they're having technical difficulties with the GSPN broadcast, but live checked. There was 5 minutes left to go, and it was 44 to 19.
Yeah,
our boys were up big at home against the Windham Whippets.
So our next game that we're going to be broadcasting right here on SNSN is going to be it's not a Griswold game actually. It's going to be Killingly versus Plainfield live. It's a boys game from Plainfield High School. So that's going to be Friday night, and then right after that, next week we'll be right back here at Windham High School for Griswold and Windham the boys contest.
Yep.
So
that should be great. I can't wait. I'm looking forward to every single time I get to spend with you, Mike. That's the highlight of my whole.
I love
entire
you.
day.
I love you. All right, for Scott Wu-Tang Fryer, I'm Mike Minarski. Thank you very much, and of course, Van the Can Man.
Can't do it without Van the
Can't
Can
do it
Man.
without Van. Can't do it without Van. We'll see you Friday night right here on SNSN. Have a great night, everybody.